Mm. Oh my goodness. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So, I have a very special video for you guys. This was brought to my attention just the other day, and I think this is going to help a lot of people kind of realize where they're at. And what I mean by that is, as you can see the title, #1 advice for people in college. Something along those lines is the title of the video. Recently, yesterday, I just switched, well, not yesterday, but I have switched to a business major. And the reason why is because I've always been like a business kind of guy. Like, I really love business. I really love, like, I'm a people person. Everyone around me says I conduct myself very well. And they even tell me, like, man, Christian, you'd be great in business. And I feel the same way. I just feel like I'm a naturally businessy kind of guy. So, and I actually, have a passion for that. So I've switched to business. Now, I have some statistics for you guys here. And this is going to carry over to what I'm saying, so just hear me out. 364,000 people in 2014 to 2015 school year graduated with a business degree. A bachelor's of business. 364,000 graduated with a bachelor's of business. 185,000 graduated with a master's of business. Now, this doesn't just go into business, what I'm talking about, so hear me out. 147,000 people graduated with an education degree. 118,000 graduated with a health-related degree. Now, that could be nursing, that could be physical therapy, that could be kinesiology, sports science. That's all considered health-related. That's pretty high numbers, guys. Business, as you can see, is the highest. Now, that's a bachelor's, and 185,000 for a bachelor's. Think about on the associate degree level. That number, I guarantee, is almost doubled, if not tripled, for the associate degree level. There's probably 1 million people that graduate each year with an associate's degree in business. And like I said, this goes for any field, guys. And what I want you to think about is, what are your credentials other than your major? That is what you need to be thinking about. That is the #1 advice I can give you. Think about what your credentials are other than your major. Think about this, guys. 364,000 people graduated with a bachelor's degree in business. Now, that's a lot of people. Of course, you can probably find a job at a lot of business-related fields. I mean, at a lot of offices and whatnot. But if you're trying to look to get that major position, what is going to separate you from those 364,000 people? That's a lot of people. And that's in the United States, by the way. So, what is going to separate you? Me, myself, when I introduce myself to people, they say, hey, Christian, what do you do? What do you like? Or whatever. When I introduce myself, I say, my name is Christian Kudo. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a public speaker. I have my own website. And I even give them a business card to kind of, validate what I'm saying, so they can say, hey, this guy's legit. That's my credentials when I introduce myself. If I just say, hey, I'm Christian Kudo, I'm just Christian Kudo, That's something I really want you guys to think about. Not that, it's bad if you don't have a website or you have a YouTube channel or anything. But if you're trying to get up there with the big dogs, whatever kind of field you're in, you need to have something that's going to separate yourself. So, if you apply for a job, they probably aren't going to care. If you're trying to get a really higher position, they're probably not going to care that you have a YouTube channel or a website or you're a public speaker. Now, they probably will take that in consideration, but that's not going to be what they're mainly looking for. What I want you guys to try to do is get into as many school clubs as possible. I'm in student government. Now, if you actually watch my YouTube channel, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm working on getting my license. It's this big, complicated deal. But once I get my license, I'm a freshman, a first semester freshman. And I'm on my way to possibly being a part of Phi Theta Kappa and the Honors Institute. And that's going to be on your degree. When you graduate and they hand you that piece of paper, your certificate, it's going to have on there Phi Theta Kappa somewhere. It's going to have on there Honors Society somewhere, or Honors Institute. It's going to have on there student government somewhere. It's going to list what you were a part of. And you can put that on your resume as well. I want you guys to think about this, because check this out. If all those people graduate with a business degree, like I said, what's going to separate you from them? If you all have a business degree and that's it, or if you all have a physical therapy degree and that's it, or if you all have an educational degree and that's it, then your chances of getting in are pretty slim, and it's probably going to go off, did the interviewer like you as a person? Did the interviewer feel a good vibe from you? And that's important anyway, but, you know, you can get away with a lot more if you have a resume and you have only a student government, Honors Institute, Phi Theta Kappa. Let's say you were part of the student body somehow. And what I mean is, because student government is a part of the student body, so I'm saying, maybe you helped out with tourism in college, maybe you helped out with a lot of volunteering. You can, that's a big list on your resume. And if you hand that to somebody, you could be applying for the exact same job. You could be applying for a huge position at a company that you've been wanting to work for since you were little. You know, you could be right up there with the CEO. You could be applying for the CFO of a company. And what's going to separate you is what your credentials are. Of course, if a company asks, or if a company requires a master's degree, that's the minimum that you should have. If you want to be a CFO, you're probably going to need a master's degree in financial, some kind of financial advising or something. And if everyone's applying for the job, they're obviously going to have that, or else they couldn't apply. So what else is going to separate you? What you did in college, what you do now. Now, something like that, they probably would take into consideration, you know, public speaking, YouTube, and website, because it shows that you know how to use your time wisely. It shows that you're a very passionate person about what you do. And, you know, I just want to give you something for you guys to think about. That's very important, guys. So, for all the college students out there, you need to be thinking about this. You need to get involved in clubs. You know, I know you probably enjoy your free time. I know you probably enjoy hanging out with people. But think about this, guys. If you don't do anything extra other than get that degree, I mean, that's really good that you got a degree, but when you actually go to apply for that job, they're going to look at what other things you've done with your life and what other things you've been a part of, not just the fact that you have a degree. And that's everywhere you go. I promise you that is everywhere you go. I promise you everyone that is going to be interviewing you is going to look at that. So, yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps out. I would love to talk to you guys in the comments about it. You know, if you have any questions, go ahead and comment them. Inbox me, you know, email me. Website, also my website is in the description if you want to take a look at it, guys. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.